Hey Bears fans, welcome back to the channel. As the NFL trade deadline approaches on November 5th at 3 p.m. Central Time, there's a lot of buzz around potential moves for the Chicago Bears. Although the team hasn't made any major trades yet, there are some interesting rumors surfacing that could have a big impact on the roster. With the deadline just around the corner, several names from Chicago have been mentioned as possible trade targets. While the Bears have been relatively quiet so far, the rumor mill is swirling with speculation. One player who has consistently come up in reports is running back Khalil Herbert. Teams around the league are showing interest, but Chicago seems hesitant to let him go, given the depth issues they could face at the position. On top of that, there's talk that some teams may be keeping an eye on defensive lineman Dominique Robinson. While Robinson hasn't been active this season, his size and potential are making teams curious. He could be a player we see move before the deadline if a team is looking for versatility on their defensive line. Now, if you're enjoying this trade deadline update, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a like to stay in the loop with all the latest Bears news. We've got you covered with more updates, so stick around. In addition to Robinson and Herbert, there's also been some buzz around guard Nate Davis. Davis has started in 2 games this season and could be a valuable piece for a team in need of offensive line depth. If the Bears decide to part ways with him, it might help them gain some future draft capital, particularly if they're willing to retain part of his salary to make a deal more appealing. With injuries on the Bears' offensive line, though, this move could be tricky, and Chicago will need to carefully consider their options. So Bears fans, what do you think? Should the team make a move before the deadline or stick with the current roster? With the clock ticking, it's going to be an exciting week for Chicago. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the discussion going. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, we'll be here with all the latest news, so be sure to stay subscribed.